Saturday, May the 19th. It's late afternoon in Baghdad. Photojournalist Sean Smith captures this image that resonates across America. Inside a Bradley armoured car, 6 US soldiers and their translator are burning to death. 48 hours later and Specialist Lakes Unit are back in the neighbourhood. They're conducting random house checks. The day starts with 2nd Platoon called to investigate a blast at an insurgent bomb factory. An Iraqi soldier has taken the brunt of it. It's an ordinary day for the people of Baghdad, and from Apache Company, there's this message.
I challenge the president or whoever has us here for 15 months to ride alongside me. I'll do another 15 months if he comes out here and rides along with me every day for 15 months.
On the arid western side of the Andes mountain range, snow and ice mean water, and water is life. Now this icy realm is melting before their very eyes. The Aymara call this place Chacaltaya, meaning cold road. In modern times, Bolivians proudly boasted this glacier at nearly 5,500 metres was the world's highest ski run. But no longer. These days it looks more like a resort on the moon. Bolivia is losing more than just its only ski field. Small, high-altitude glaciers act as water reservoirs for millions of people who live in arid regions of the Andes.
How many years before all the glaciers around La Paz are gone?
It's around 20 years.
20 years?
20 years.
And they'll all be gone?
Yes. We can change this phenomenon.
It's too late.
It's too late.
They're gone.
They're gone.
All of them?
All of the glaciers. It's very sad.
Soldiers picked up Protap Jambil on the way home from a wedding. These pictures, he says, are evidence of a beating that lasted more than 4 hours. He showed me how he was forced to lie while up to 8 soldiers took turns beating him with bamboo rods. Mr. Jambil wasn't alone. His brother-in-law was also arrested and tortured, but Chalesh Ritual did not survive. Attempts by human rights groups to document abuse cases have been met with threats and intimidation, but some refuse to be silenced.
People have been picked up without any kind of evidence, and then they've been tortured.
Have you ordered them to stop torturing and murdering suspects?
It is already not there. It is not there. There is no such things are going on now. Not at all.
There are at least 100 cases, according to human rights groups, of murders since you took power.
No, this is not correct.
The United Nations sees it differently. It recently accused the Bangladesh Armed Forces of using murder as a means of law enforcement. General Moeen insists democracy will return to Bangladesh with fresh elections by the end of next year. But he recently raised eyebrows by promoting himself to full general. Many wonder how long civilians will remain in the picture. Generals in Bangladesh have a notorious history of thirsting for absolute power.
Northern Pakistan has a timeless beauty, but poverty runs deep. I'm heading into the Punjab Sargodha region, an area notorious for its role in the human kidney trade. There are thousands of poor villagers here who've sold their kidney in order to escape crippling debt. Mohammed's kidney was his only valuable possession. Several years ago, he borrowed money from his landlord to buy medicine for his first wife, who was sick. Nearly every neighbour who's come to visit them today is also surviving on one kidney. Dr. Mukhtar Hamid Shah, an ex-army surgeon, opened the first transplant centre in 1979. He believes it's a win-win situation where the patient gets a fresh kidney and saves money on dialysis, and the donors solve their financial problems. Some argue that this is an exploitation of the poor people.
I say this is exploitation of my patients. Who are going to decide?
Perhaps these poor peasants may have benefited from money they received, but I didn't find any who were happy with what they'd done. Most have paid a terrible price. With no way out of poverty, the destiny of these children may also lie in the hands of the kidney traders.
Early dawn on the outskirts of Wuxi, a small town to the east of Shanghai. This is China's first brat camp, an unusual mobile school, designed to reform spoiled kids, school dropouts and troublemakers. For weeks now, the kids have been walking across China from one town to the next. Commanding this unusual troop is the 26-year-old supervisor Guan Zhixiang.
Our recruits here are what everyone calls bad students because they've got bad grades and bad manners. But we think they are very bright. They are strong characters.
The long march carries with it moments of consternation and confusion, but also reflection and revelation. 6 weeks later, the children finally reached their headquarters. They walked a total of 800 kilometers and crossed 10 cities during their long march.